We're fine. We're fine. Now let's go turn in this, wait, hang on, no, it was here. Turn in this quest thing here.
You've returned. Are the Raptidons vanquished? Have you completed the job?
Yes. Yep, the Raptidons are all dead. The cave is clear.
Oh, incredible. Then, as the prime requisitionist currently at this station, I confer to you upgraded permissions that allow for surplus supply purchases.
Lovely. Open vendor. Ooh. Plasma SMG. Just buy the mods while we're here. Wait, I gained an advanced decryption key?
You're back. Do you require a incredible?
Maybe she gave it to me for completing the quest. Love an advanced decryption key. Okay. Let's go. Now let's kind of see what we've got going on over here. That's probably the Protectorate blockade. So let's just go up to the front of it and take a look.
That almost sounded like... Fuck! Mortar fire! Move!
It's fine. I'm just trying to get the Raptidon gear, or the leftovers. Okay, got it. So we can't go through there, obviously. A bit of Zeranium going on there. Okay, let's go this way. See what we got over here. Oh. A fallen ship thing over there.
To battle! Your judgment has bounced! Love to, but I'm not ready. Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal. Please.
Oh, there you are. Nice. Now let's switch back to our biomass one. I need more compact rounds. Scrapper, huh? Ooh, that's a... quite a pushback. Hi. What do we get here? Flywheel. It is nice to basically be able to melt the automechs with... Oh, hi.
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I am loath to admit I require medical assistance. I could hit the wrong side of a flare. Combat.
Nice.
My thanks and my hammer.
Oh, this plant. That's interesting because there were like automechs and raptidons there. Alright, what do you got for me? I do like that the automechs generally drop shock rods, so it's pretty easy to like make up the ammo, whereas you know, raptidons and things don't drop
Got my lamps on an unfront.
any ammo at all. Oh, I see. Like, yeah, you can get like crude biomass off of them, which you can use to craft this type of ammo, but it's like, it's not much. I don't know. Interesting little cave system over here.
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
Troublemaker approaching.
Let me know when you need a distraction. I will not refuse assistance. Taking punitive action. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. You have my thanks and my hammer.
Stabilized biomass shotgun. It's an interesting one. Bit cartridge. Uh-huh. A lot lot of resources here. Oh, pitchball card, nice. 1% damage. Air-cooled machine gun. Uses long rounds. That could be good. Nice, so we got the pitchball card. That's always good. That's got to be one of the lightning towers we're supposed to recalibrate. Oh, hi.
Got a distraction for you. Over here. Three holes ahead. Ready to dispense judgment.
There's one more up there. Okay. You shouldn't be able to get intact hides off of enemies that have been like melted. That seems a little strange. Biomass, yes. What is this? Second shrine, the voice. Dear subject, you are now adrift in the darkness, your path unseeable, your fear understandable, but your feelings are an affront to the glory that is the Matriarch's achievement. This is the Shrine of the Void. It represents the smallest reflection of the almost incalculable distance between the Matriarch's departure from Earth and her arrival at the Arcadian system. The Void was vast and unknowable, with dangers beyond your feeble imaginings. But how can you falter here, facing such an inadequate copy, when our beloved Matriarch took her crew and the future of humanity through this darkness without hesitation? Do not falter. Instead, steel your heart with thoughts of what she overcame. Trust in her indomitable willpower, and surely you will find your way through to the final shrine. Take a brief moment to reflect on the incalculable effort the Matriarch put into bringing your forefathers here to give them a better life, free of tyranny. Okay. It looks like there's like maybe a little pathway through the mountains, but maybe it's just over that.
Whatever that was, doesn't sound like anything I'd like to meet up close.
No, thank you. Ooh, what do we got here? This world's a little bigger than at first glance. Scrapper.
What's that?
Okay. So these guys are just enemies. Yeah, that's got to be one of the lightning towers we've got to do.
The Adrena time. Time. To battle! Without help, Commander!
Oh, Dwarves. Okay, that's new. Where did they come from? We were doing okay there, and then we suddenly got attacked by Gorvids.
Got my lamps on an
Shall not
stay your execution. Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Okay.
I am loath to admit, I require. Look at him. You push slow, Commander. Commander, watch your right! Ready to wait on your command. How are you still?
Oh, fuck. Turret.
You have.
Lovely. Okay, there's more enemies sort of coming, but... Large slab o' meat. Let's take a look around here. Workbench.
Troublemaker.
High security lockbox. Love to see it. going on this way?
On the ground and such. Lethal measures
I despise asking for aid.
Got him.
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo if you need it.
Nice. Grounding replacement port. Okay. Let's see here. We can swap out for a different type of ammo. Simple fire heavy rounds. Okay, there's a little cave there. Okay, more stuff. There's got to be like a point to this camp other than just to be a place to come and attack people, you know? There's got to be like a... This is too big to be just that. Oh my god, there's so many things I can create now. Alright, well, we did craft more compact ammo. What's the point of that? When we could just come down here anyway. Like, why have a... Ooh, there's a secret hidden panel when we could just use that to begin with. Tossball card, critical chance. Got it. I did not realize that was a mine underneath that. Alright, here's our Gorvids. Oh my god, that is...
Your judgment has found
You guys are huge health.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
My injuries are not superficial.
Knew you had my back.
I don't know where the...
You have. I shall
Reduce them to a slurry.
There's still a few scrappers here.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm only gonna kill you.
Lucky Spratfoot. Those Gorvids are crazy high health. I'm guessing somewhere over here will be that thing about the egg and... and what's her name's assistant. Rendezvous with assistant. Screws, springs. Third shrine. At last, your subject, you have arrived at the Shrine of Arcadia. Your path is nearly complete. Cast your eyes forward into the formless light. Think on what the Matriarch and her crew first felt the moment that light, the rays of Arcadia's sun, and overwhelmed their senses. Even as you shield your eyes from the light of the future, think of the first colonists doing the same. All but our Matriarch. Her gaze was resolute, her future already solid in her thoughts. An unshakable vision built upon iron-hard resolve. You've come for, but like those first subjects, your work is far from done. Those subjects founded an entire system and gave form to the Matriarch's vision, but none of them ever got the gift she had given them, the gift of creating her future. Your last few steps to the tomb of our beloved Matriarch are a minuscule expenditure of an effort by comparison, but make them with the same conviction the first crews possessed. Okay. That is so much health.
Taking punitive action. At your word, I shall charge.
Got my lamps on an
Will you? My death.
Your insides are leaking out.
One down.
Get me in. Help me out.
I'll stop, boss.
My thanks and my help.
Knew you had.
Your vitals look grim, Commander.
No, we're fine.
Before my eyes, Commander. Revive me.
These guys have such freaking high health. Like, wildly high health. Examine. Bloody spot. Large pools of smells like the human blood. Next to it lies a small intricate device. Identify the device. Pick up the device. Examine. Level up. There's personal notes. Assistant Researcher Delmont. There's nothing I hate more than helping that master of head research run her experiments. All 5 other assistants torn to pieces, and what she do? Sends me off to do the same thing. No armed escort, no weapons, no nothing. Just this stupid tracking device and a beacon. I've had my share of troubles, but this is proper crazy. I ain't going nowhere near that nest. Just gonna throw the beacon towards it and run like the void back to base. After that, maybe I'll sign on for a much safer job like frontline soldiering. Yeah, sorry, buddy, you didn't make it. Tossball card. +1 damage. Nice. Skill points available. Let's go 1 lockpicking and like 1 engineering. Follow the tracking signal. Okay. Ah, it's over there. More Gorvids.
Troublemaker approaching.
And more over here, too. Let's get these ones that are in the road first.
Our commander hangs from a death to the complicit. You must keep your blood within, Commander. Blows me. My injuries are not superficial. Have my thanks and my hand.
These melee guys love to just go down. Hopefully, we already lured out some of them, but likely more. Yeah, there's more.
To kill them before you die. Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Got 2 of them there.
Prosecuting! Unleash my might upon them!
Alright, I think we got them all. Examine. Must be the research system we were sent to find, or what's left of them. The Gorvids were less than kind. It's probably best to check just in case. Search his pocket. Small metal capsule, which seems to be the target of the tracking device you required earlier. There's also some crumpled notes detailing the task this poor doomed fool was sent on by his rather uncaring superior.
Hey, Command. I wish she hadn't gone down the path she did. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We can get
You
back
made
to
your
the
peace
mission.
with everything. I didn't
I'm
realize
sure
you
I'll
had
go
actual
that far,
dialogue.
but I'm definitely ready to leave the past in the past. For good this time.
Curious what all these are going to be used for. Gorvid beak, Gorvid feathers. There's more down there, and there's the egg.
To admit, I require medical assistance.
Hey, got a distraction for you. Over here. Free hole in the head.
My thanks and my hat.
Gorvid egg. Jeez. Frickin' challenging ass. Mission. It better be worth it. Shock rifle sawed off barrel. Ah. Okay, so we're here now. Alright, let's go here. Oop. Okay. Back up here, yeah. At least all the water isn't toxic here. Nice. Okay, so we already went through there. Automatic production factory. Alright, let's see what this is all about. I think this is where Miles' friend is, so... Tomb of the Matriarch.
As I told you before, we need to wait for Niles.
We're right here, buddy. Give me 1 sec. Gotta loot around a little bit. Always gotta loot. Okay. Just some random ass stuff. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Your arrival could not be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature.
Okay.
I'm glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the Matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Okay. Now this will mean the tomb is where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried.
For any subject, visiting the Matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the Matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public.
I see.
Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the Matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions.
Okay. Good point. Not that it's surprising Protectorate is keeping secrets from its people.
Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the Matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people.
Seeing huge risk here, what if you're wrong?
Time for considering risk has passed. We cannot afford to be timid when battling giants.
Okay.
Besides, now I have 2 Earth Directorate agents to assist me. What could go wrong?
Literally everything. Niles, what do you make of this
I
plan?
can see a half-dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening.
Okay.
Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done.
Will your friends be helping us?
They'll be taking up strategic positions to guard the entrance and watching for any stray Protectorate patrols. We'll move more swiftly in fewer numbers.
No sense in waiting. Let's do this.
After you.
Yeah, as he said, probably have this quest to do. Tomb of the Matriarch. Let's see.
Stay close and keep silent. The less attention you draw, the
Hi,
better.
Toyful Pup. How are you? How you doing, love? Hand-woven from homespun textiles and energy-absorbent materials, the golden shroud projects an aura of opulent indestructibility. It was tailored to fit the First Sovereign's perfect frame and remains redolent of his reassuring musk.
By the Matriarch, we weren't supposed to have visitors today. That Sentinel and Docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Doing well, just working. Well, hopefully it's a good day. Disengage scene constraints for automech. What does this do?
Between the Protectorate and
Ah.
the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Beloved Matriarch, you are nearer to perfection as anyone living could ever achieve. It will be the honor
For my next gift, I bestow upon you the pinnacle of automechanical design, far superior to all automechanicals that came before. The time once spent in numbing manual labor may now be spent in community with your and in humble service to the Protectorate. May art and science...
Panels for testing automated security functions that should never be activated while guests are near the caskets. These rules may not apply if an extrajudicial execution becomes necessary during a tour. Hack 5 or the Good Cedric's Guide to Electrical Systems. So we have almost the hacking needed. Terminal? Matriarch's logs. Skip drive performance exceptional. In all preliminary tests, the skip drive outperformed in all of its metrics, and I have every reason to believe it will continue to execute beyond expectations when we finally set course to Arcadia. No longer will humanity gaze longingly up at the stars. We will master space as we have mastered every unexplored wilderness that has come before. The stars are our destination. It is my firm belief that the seeds of utopia first begun on Earth will flower most prolifically in the soil of our new colony. Future generations will speak glowingly of all that has been accomplished under the light of this fateful star, Arcadia, our colony, our home. Little low on hack to activate another scene there.
Arcadia, in my new colony, we will abandon
Okay.
the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords. All will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradigm.
I shall not stay your execution. Ready to dispense judgment. I shall reduce them to a flurry.
Nice. Eden was personally selected by the Matriarch as the ideal location to begin her perfect colony, requiring minimal terraforming to support human life. This model of the Sovereign's flagship was crafted at a 1:100 scale and captures only a 1/100th of its magnificence. The Matriarch lived as much as we do, consuming simple fare prepared by personal chefs and served on priceless tableware of antique earth ceramics. Her favorite houseplant, nourished by her own wise exhalations, yet thrives today under its impermeable coating of lacquer. God. Perfect pursuits. The Matriarch never rested from her intellectual, philanthropic, recreational, and marital pursuits. Martial pursuits. In her bottomless benevolence, she funded development of the finest offensive and defensive automechanicals, maintained a well-oiled collection of firearms, and even found time to amass a collection of rare pitchball cards in absolutely perfect to very good condition.
Commander.
Oh, I see. You must have noticed a spot of dust on that
pitchball
artifact
card there I
and taken
want.
it for cleaning.
Hope y'all are having a good day.
Good initiative.
I'm still a little sick, which is unfortunate, but... Among the Matriarch's many gifts were her powers of observation and capacity for vision. Behold the very telescope through which she first espied the life-giving star we call Arcadia. In spite of the telescope's rudimentary design, such was the Matriarch's mathematical prowess that even from her distant vantage on Earth, she was able to use precise equations to determine our colony as a prospective new home capable of supporting life. The Matriarch appointed her many humble seasonal properties with simple furnishings chosen by teams of decor experts for comfort, aesthetic symmetry, and stain resistance. Her original desk, however, was humbly austere, a simple workplace to ponder magnificent ideas. Okay. Bathroom, huh? Alright, let's see about the other side. More auto mechanicals down here, it looks like.
Got my lamps on and up.
Contents of these display cases have been removed for restoration. Rest assured they are appropriately inspiring and demonstrative of the Matriarch's unquestionable wisdom and foresight. Gasp in appropriate reverence at this pair of gold-spangled banners. On the left is Matriarch's original standard, transported with her retinue, perfectly travel-worn and immaculately marred with the soil of both Earth and Eden. On the right, the pennant of her son, the first sovereign, now easily recognized as the Protector's official banner and thus perfect in every way, despite several stubborn mildew stains. In the past, jealous actors have attempted to sabotage our paradise. Naturally, they failed, and here we display the confiscated ordnance of their attempted despoilment. Still armed, so you might sense their potential malice. Smoking near this experiment is prohibited. Long before the Traitor's Order of the Ascendant co-opted these pictographs as their banners, the Matriarch commissioned them as symbols of her dedication to deep mathematical thought, unwavering dedication to scientism, and a housewarming gift for a seer friend of his. Sure. The sky was never the limit for she who ushered us to the stars. Just as the Matriarch improved our quality of life, troops of appropriately armed automechanicals ensure none shall disturb her eternal rest. A life aligned with the paradigm requires a mind unburdened by worrisome thoughts, which is precisely why the Matriarch in her wisdom mandated that automechanicals should handle every task from homeland defense to commode scrubbing. Good subject side to electrical systems. Now we can hack that one port.
I see an unfriendly
They never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged.
Security system's been activated. Run! Do not rush me. Wait, what is that buzzing noise?
Oh. Oops.
Well done springing the jaws of that trap on the Sentinel. Now to give that docent similar treatment.
dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Taking unit in action. Well, that's been taken care of. Continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
All handled. My turn. There should be a hidden entrance.
Golden Shroud display key. Ooh, big old bit cartridge there. Golden Shroud, Fortune's Favor. What if it...
Those fools! Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate arbiter. I had no choice but to judge them as traitors to the Protectorate. Why would they simply open fire? Why wouldn't they attempt to conversate?
Maybe they thought you were the
And they should
traitor.
have reported me to their superiors rather than attempting to exact justice themselves. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Examine. The casket supposedly holds the remains of the Matriarch, but you won't know for sure unless you open it. So let's open the casket inside, anticipating some sort of trap, but the casket opens without issue.
Safeguarding the Matriarch's remains from the Council, are we? This is rather unusual, but it is the only
It's
sane
junk
explanation
items.
for what you currently do.
I can take it and sell it for 4,000 bits. Yeah, we'll leave it. We're not
The
grave
security room
robbers.
that we need to reach is nearby. Should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
Miles is right. We're Earth Director
I
agents, not
rather
cold-blooded
think that
murderers.
line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
Maybe we should hear the man out before deciding his
Yes,
fate.
right. I have a family. Well, no, not as yet, but one day. I swear, on my love of the Sovereign, let me leave and I will breathe not a word of your presence here.
Do not allow these crabbled tears to fool you. This is all a performance. No true subject of the Protectorate would yield so easily. We're wasting time. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
Sorry that happened to you, Zeb, but we need to be better than
The
the
commander's
Matriarch.
right. This man didn't put you in the lathe, Zeb. He's just trapped in the system, same as everyone else.
I never have possessed immunity against your pleading. Fine, you're free to leave. Do not repay this kindness with treachery.
You are merciful and wise. I will depart at once.
Let's hope the consequences of this decision do not assert themselves while we're still here. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
I'm sure that will have consequences later. All right. Disable power.
No going back from here. Not until we've done what we came here
Don't
to.
set foot in that room. The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yes. It appears there are N-ray tripwires invisible to the naked eye that will electrify the floors if crossed. Move cautiously. And if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
Yep, I was just thinking that. Analyze text. Dispatch to the Earth Director. After wading through a lengthy preamble and other irrelevant text, you locate something of interest with the overwritten document, an excerpt of correspondence between notable figures. To the most esteemed Secretary General of the Earth Directorate, felicitations on your recent ascendancy to head of the Earth Directorate. I can only assume it was merited by your accomplishment and not, as some have crudely whispered into my ear, nepotism. I trust you will have been briefed on our agreement and will continue to uphold it with the same allegiance as your predecessor. So long as the Earth Directorate respects our sovereignty, it will remain a valued partner of Arcadia and a recipient of its unique bounty. May this missive reach you in strong health and thoughtful reserve. Her Radiance and the Caretaker of Worlds, Matriarch Alexandra Varick. Bibliomania. You have an unhealthy obsession with books and are left exhausted when talking with others. You have a permanent bonus to your max health, but talking to anyone will reduce it for a long duration. Interesting. Minus 30% base health for 2 minutes after talking to anyone. But otherwise we just have 20% base health increase. We'll reject that one.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later. Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy.
Got good instincts. You should trust them more often.
Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime. See what I can come up with.
Lovely. Yeah, there's stuff over there.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His latest effort would see him entombed within an automechanical body. I objected, of course, to my father becoming some chimera of machine and man, but was overruled. Now the Order informs me that, far from being a panacea, this attempt has exacted a toll on my father that is likely to finish what time and disease have already begun. I may soon be sovereign. And if that bears out, I will need to hide all of this.
Must be a way to suss out which
research into
switch is
longevity.
which.
Seal his automech body away at the factory. What grief I will inherit. What mess.
Sadly, I didn't get to hear too much of that. But 132. Oh, fuck.
Mediating! Lethally! I am primed to fight! I shall not stay your execution! To battle!
Yeah, I already know how to do it. I just hit the wrong one. I went 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 3, 2. One, 3, 2.
We're not overly impeded by this puzzle, but I apologize. That vault door is quite the obstruction.
Under restoration.
Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
Niles' extra strength explosive gel.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad. I only hope we do not pay for this decision in the future.
Niles, where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander?
You know him better than I do. What do you think?
I think he's starting to worry me. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before. He's changed. Ain't sure for the better.
He suffered a lot of loss.
Losing Audra couldn't have helped neither. Still wish we could have done more there. Well, no use to it. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Yep.
Speaking of, remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts.
Nice. I never doubted you for a
take the
moment.
honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle. Subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the
Pitchball
information
card.
stored here.
+1 critical chance. Nice. Auto dock. Commencement compensator.
This cannot be right. There's nothing here.
This appears to be a selection of the first bishop's writings deemed too incendiary by the Protectorate and purged from all public records. Written near the end of his life, the first bishop laments the direction Arcadia has taken, especially since the Matriarch's death, and his role in establishing the order as a bulwark against dissent. The last few lines read, "The numbers supported our arguments, but what if our original thesis was wrong?"
Here, save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts.
The following is an excerpt from the personal journal of the Matriarch. Would that I had never been forced to rely on an heir to secure my legacy. With each passing day, Reuben strengthens my conviction at what a mistake it was to give him life. Ooh, wow. That's quite a way to put it. And more than that, power. Since becoming sovereign, he has tightened his fist around this colony, throttling my dreams for it. He is rewriting history, bending facts to his own purposes. My warnings and rebukes land on him as flies, and are just as easily dismissed. I am too old now, too powerless, and more full of dread for Arcadia's future than ever before. My poor beloved protectorate, I fear it is on the threshold of becoming nearly unrecognizable, even to its own mother.
10 years in Arcadia and the Matriarch invented... nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
We must hold our principles dear. I fear the longer this war continues, the further we stray from them. Every step we take must honor the Matriarch. I tell Henry this, but he is set in his ways. His notions regarding these rifts are sorely misguided. Why close them when we can use them to Arcadia's benefit? It matters not what the Order thinks, what the Doubters say. The Architect bestowed us with the power of skip drives so that we may secure a perfect future. We must act with haste. I only ever wished for Henry to embrace his role as the caretaker of Arcadia, the savior of us all. But if he has chosen a different path, I will do as I must. And I must not fail.
Okay. Let's see what this is. Reflexed shock rifle. Got it. This is back here. Advanced decryption key. Nice. Alright. Alright, let's talk.
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
That would explain the message I found between the Matriarch and the Earth Directorate.
What message? Why didn't you say anything about it sooner?
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here.
Okay.
It all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
We can still change things, isn't that why we're here?
The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear Matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it.
Rather a convenient revelation for an enemy of all the Protectorate stands for. Pardon me if I choose to remove myself from this mad conversation.
I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
We're not thinking about releasing the skip drive blueprints to the public.
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Skip drives are what's causing the rifts.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see?
This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
Sound like you expect the Earth Director to swoop in and end the
Once
war.
the problem of the rift is solved and ships can enter the system, why not? From what Niles told me, the Earth Directorate would be in opposition to Protectorate tyranny. I'll admit, the Earth Directorate has much to answer for. But if they would help, I would welcome it.
I'm still undecided. What do you think, Niles?
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
Speech 14. It's a good idea, but I don't think it's working out. We should cut our
Should I
losses.
refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
Nothing I can do to stop you, I
Short
guess.
of shooting me? No.
Niles, can you talk some sense into him?
I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra sacrificed herself. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
You
Niles, handle
remember
this.
what we argued about the day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed, but that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I
Okay.
will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia.
I don't see a reason. I was worried
I'll
for a
remain
minute
here
there.
for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but yeah, maybe we can work something out.
Okay.
There they are! These are the ruffians who threatened me. You shall see that they join their friends.
Ready to take a heat over.
None of these defilers to live.
I would not refuse assistance. No making barriers. Commander, what's the fight?
Trauma kit.
Regular attack.
Hastening to cover. Refilling my weapon.
Knew you had my back.
Zeb was right. We never should have let that curator go. We could have prevented this.
Well, that was his choice. We told him to We told him to stand down.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate. But that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands.
How do you feel about the Earth Director now that you know the truth?
I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that.
Should be. We don't know all the circumstances.
You're telling me you wouldn't have done things differently, or at least tried to.
Of course, but I also think those involved in you'll probably have good intentions.
Permission to speak candid, Commander.
Hi, Bandy. How are you? Granted.
Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence.
I must need to get my ears cleaned. Did I just hear you express sympathy for DeVries?
I'm not saying what she did was forgivable, but I find myself wondering what would have happened if she'd lived. Isn't that the damnedest thing?
Do you think she would have tried to make amends if she'd lived?
I think she'd have done what she believed was the right thing, up to the last. Whether that ultimately led her to redemption or perdition, who can say? Suppose it's all a moot point now. Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place.
I'm not entirely to blame. We all made choices that led us here.
Down, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it, flawed as it is. But what happened with Arcadia can never be allowed to happen again. Something has to change within the Directorate. And I think we're best positioned to see that reformation through.
Fair
All
enough.
said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed.
Considering that future for me
Figured
too.
that for a given. Let's get back to it before I say more and embarrass myself outright.
Oh. Niles has unlocked Last Defender. Alright, so we gained a level. Let's see here. Let's do this automech jammer. Okay, let me quickly see what that... There was a pitchball card in here that I wanted to get, or tossball card, and I think I needed only one more point of lockpicking to get it. Lockpick 9. Not going to be able to get to 14. So if we go up on 1 on lockpick, maybe 1 on engineering. Chris Sosa. Plus 5 max health. Nice. Sweet. That was an interesting side quest. Access the secret passageway. See if I can find this. I see. Transition to central control. Let's see where this is. Central control discovered. Got it. This is a back way to here. Okay. Alright. I think we'll go through the main way first, but if we decide we want to come back through that way, we can. Okay. Let's take a little break right here, and when we come back, we'll head over to the Automech production facility, go through this way, and get access to the west side of Praetor. So, take a little break, be back in a few.